What's good with y'all? So we're gonna get straight into it. Today, I wanna make a video about non-ether / melanated beings. Okay, now disclaimer. If you are not of melanin descent, aka if you are not of African descent, then I'm not saying this video is for you, but this video is not for you. Alright, the information that I'm going to bestow upon you guys is for everyone, but it may not apply to you specifically as a result of you not being of the same DNA makeup as somebody of African descent. Okay, if this offends you, I don't really care, to be honest. All right. My people have been taking shit for the last 6,600 years, and I'm tired of this shit. It's coming to an end, and we rising back to our God selves. All right, so boom, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This is about to be fire right here. So let's get it. Melanated / non-ether beings. Okay, you are not black. You aren't this body, so identifying with the color given you by your oppressors is unauthentic to who you truly are. Carbon and its atomic components, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons, make up melanin, which is the very fabric and structure of our existence. Our skin is made up of ether, aka space, and it's stardust. This is why you can't trace back the existence of melanated people. In order to even think, it has to come from the womb, the matrix, aka. Okay, the etymology of the word matrix is womb. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. The etymology of the word matrix is womb. So for you to even think, it has to have descended from the ether. All right, moving on. We are the only race of beings whose hair goes up and outward like a plant. Your hair is not dead, and on the contrary, is very alive and needs nutrients just to be healthy, just like a plant. Melanated beings can perform photosynthesis just like plants and absorb the gamma rays, aka the crown chakra energy, from the sun, again, just like plants. We only need sunlight and water to survive. You are a non-ether being. Okay? What is a non-ether being? In numerology, 9 refers to the highest number of completion and togetherness, encapsulating everything. And your hair, okay? Your hair is coiled and kinky, which makes it the number 9. 369 is the number that lies within your DEA, deoxyetheric acid. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. Thank you. Okay? This is why Nikola Tesla was so high on 369. For example, the square root of 9 is 3, okay? For example, you have 9 essential amino acids that make up your DNA strands. Your very existence is akin to a plant. They have magnesium within their plant melanin, aka chlorophyll, and we have iron within us, okay? I want to touch on hair again. Hair is our spiritual and etheric antennas that connects us to the spiritual realm. They protect our crown chakra, hold energy, signify power, wisdom, and spiritual interconnectedness. Hair is a transmitter and receiver of energy. So the more hair you have, the smarter and stronger you are. The Caucasians in power have tricked our women so badly that they feel as if they need someone straight hair on their head. You putting on a wig is like putting a rug over a patch of grass expecting it to grow. Most of that hair is white people hair and the hair from horses. Okay, moving on. Melanin is the God gene that connects us back to source. All our lives, we've been made to feel as if we're in the minority and the inferior race. White people are carbon-based beings as a result of them having our God DEA, but we are the actual carbonated beings, okay? We created knowledge in everything that exists. What you gotta realize is that, how are you gonna tell me that Caucasians they're the race of beings who can't survive with the sun, but yet they're in the majority? The sun kills them, and they're in the majority of the people who exist here, when we've been here for trillions, whatever amount of years. They've only been on this planet. All of the races stemmed on this planet 6,600 years ago. So how are you going to tell me that they outnumber us? Okay, moving on. Where am I at? Where am I at? We created knowledge in everything that exists. No offense, but all other races of the planet are crossbreeds with animals, okay? Caucasians share their hair follicles with canine, with a dog, okay? It's in their DNA. This is why we've been battling segregation and slavery for so long. Everyone is out to get you. We are the only human entities that can survive on the planet as a result of the sun, okay? They are scared of us. Knowledge is power. Let those who have eyes see. Speaking of our eyes, our pineal glands, which is the seat of our souls, are supposed to are supposed to come out the womb decalcified. This is why, this allows us to perceive more of the electromagnetic spectrum and create images in your mind without having your eyes open, okay? That's why it's called the mind's eye. When we use the sun, hi.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Enjoy the day.
Facts. Madness out. Okay, my bad. That's why it's called the mind's eye. When we use the sun, we are able to tap in to lock DNA and access more of the flow of Kundalini energy and our supernatural abilities. Okay? We are supernatural beings by nature. It's in the name, supernatural. Okay? We are the only beings whose pineal glands come out the womb consistently decalcified. This is why we've been given GMO foods and lied to our whole lives. In ancient Kemet, aka ancient Egypt, this is why the sun was seen as so powerful. Okay, in Egyptology or whatever, they said that we worship the sun. Motherfucker, we didn't worship the sun, nigga. We just knew that the sun is what unlocked our DNA, our DEA, okay? As a result of the vibration raising and the cosmic plasmic energy on the planet, we are returning back to our God selves. This energy is unlocking that junk DNA that scientists don't want to tell you is extraterrestrial Anunnakian DNA, okay? It is stated that the sun turns carbon into a supercapacitor. We are interconnected to the planet, hence why when we die, we go back into the ground. They want to place synthetic lab-made DNA onto your DNA to lock it and stop you from accessing enlightenment and ascension. Ether and space are one and the same. Space is just consciousness, aka God or divine feminine energy. As I said, the etymology of the word matrix is womb, and you can't escape. Now, what do I mean by you can't escape the matrix? Everything is divine feminine energy, okay? This is an artificial matrix that's been placed over our matrix, our womb, okay? You can't escape. You can escape the artificial matrix, but you can't escape the matrix, because the matrix is everything, just like God is everything, okay? Moving on. The energy of creation is divine feminine. The first person on the planet was a melanated woman who procreated using parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is the process of you asexually procreating, okay? That's why men are only the genetic offspring of women. That's why we have nipples, okay? The tip of our penis is literally just a clitoris, okay? We're just a genetic offspring of women, all right? So, boom. Parthenogenesis. We sit in the womb for 9 months, hence 9 ether beings, okay? We sit in the womb for 9 months. We come out of the womb just like our souls come out of the ether. As above, so below. Ether/space is darkness, aka the eternal world or the night. Nothingness, aka consciousness. She's the carrier of life, and we get most of our DNA from her. Okay? This is why they say mother knows best. Ever question why it's Mother Nature, Mother Universe, or why Eve was demonized in the Bible so heavily? That's because she is God. Okay? Now this is important. Listen to me. Understand what I'm about to tell you. Black. Why black? There are many definitions of the word black, most of which you are not. Firstly, my fault, a little bit of an interruption, but that's not going to stop me. All right, so we're getting back into it. Firstly, melanin is more valuable than gold and is priced at $350 per gram. You know how small a gram is? $350 per gram, okay? Black is racist as hell and is used to divide us as if we are one consciousness, okay? this video so far, and no, this whole video at all, excuse me, is not bashing Caucasian people or people of all other races, okay? I know that we are all one consciousness and we are all one being just having a human experience. I am not bashing or nor telling anybody that anybody is inferior. I'm simply just stating the facts since the people in power, our government, doesn't want to tell us, okay? So I'm here to tell us, all right? Black means disparity, darkness, evil, absence of color, death, offering little or no hope, sinister, deliberately misleading, wicked, dishonorable, burned, disgraceful, shameful, pale, and much more. Be true to who you are. To say you're pale is false because you're an indigo child. Okay? Someone whose chakras are full of color. All right? Where am I? They took your chakras and reversed it and called it gay pride, LGBTQ, okay? They know that homosexuality is unnatural and detrimental to our existence. That's why it's being pushed so heavily. This artificial matrix is trying to create a world where gods, aka melanated people, don't exist, and the order is completely reversed and fucked up, okay? The melanated gene is dominant and the Caucasian gene is recessive. If there was an interracial couple who decided to have a baby, the baby is going to come out dominantly melanated, okay? Returning back to hair, I forgot to mention this. Locks have been dubbed dreadlocks because when the British fighters fought the Kenyan warriors, they had locks, okay? And they deemed it as dreadful as a result of its similarities to the mane of a lion. Hence, dreadlocks, okay? Our hair is not dreadful in any way, shape, or form. It is not apprehensive in any way, shape, or form. You can go look up the word dread, okay? Where am I? You can go look that up. The melanated gene is dominant and the Caucasian gene is recessive. If there was an interracial couple who decided to have a baby, the baby is going to be dominantly melanated. Okay, what you created has been stolen and replaced with something 1,000 times worse. You've been tricked into the idea of fictitious characters such as Jesus Christ, and even now, what's resurfacing is being whitewashed. More specifically, spirituality and astrology. This conversation is one that we can have for years, and maybe one day I'll make a follow-up video. But in summary, you are God. You have eaten shit your whole life. You have been raped spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, food-wise, and much more. Claim back your divine status and rise the fuck up again. Okay? Rise up, man. I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired. There are so many bro, when I tell you I can make a part 2 to this whole entire video, all right? I really can. Because there are so many cases in history where us melanated divine gods and goddesses have been raped. We have fallen so far, okay? We're to the point where if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, the black man, the melanated woman is going to tell you that you're going to hell as if your oppressors didn't create it. Yah is the one who's created it. We live on these reservations or these reserves. But what you have to realize that our ancestors fought to not live on this type of land. In order to even get married, you have to get a certificate by the white man, by the Caucasian man. I have nothing against Caucasians. I have nothing against them. Not one time did I ever say that Caucasians don't have souls, okay? Not one time did I ever say that they were inferior. Because to call you inferior is to call myself inferior. I'm not inferior. We are the human manifestations of the universe. This is why our skin is brown, just like the dirt, okay? Leaves are transmitters of energy as well, just like our kinky hair, okay? Women put weaves and wigs on their head, expecting their hair to still grow. If you put a rug on a patch of grass, would it grow? No, okay? As within, so without, man. As within, so without. We have the power to do anything. We have the power to do anything. We've been raped our whole lives. And for what? Okay? We need to rise the fuck up, and we gotta claim back our shit. We have to rise up. We have to claim back what's rightfully ours, because everything is ours. And if you're not down to ride, then fuck you too. Like, it's really like that at this point, man. We in a spiritual battle for the consciousness. We are in a spiritual battle. Everything is trickling down. This is why you're not supposed to astral project right now. I'm not saying there's going to be a physical war that we have to fight with reptilians or some shit. I'm not necessarily saying that. But what I'm saying is everything is trickling down in the timeline. All right? Before we get to where we need to be, which will be in the next few years, we have to go through this hell just for a little bit longer. This shit is coming to an end, bro. And if you don't claim your divinity, you're going to get stuck here too. You're going to get stuck on this bitch-ass planet where there are people who still reign supreme. Okay, if everyone just got on that 5D frequency, the frequency of love, then we will all rise up again. Okay? Don't let the white man tell you what you can and cannot do. They trying to put this jab in you. You go get that shit, man. The only thing you need to protect you from any disease is the sun. Stop wearing sunscreen. You know who gave that to you? You know who gave you sunscreen? The white man. The natural function of melanin is to absorb the rays from the sun. So what are you protecting yourself from, man? They put it in your makeup products, aborted baby fetal cells, in your baby products, in your food. Come on, man. It's time we really start to buy our own land and start fucking growing our own plants, okay? They're taking away everything. Everybody's been out to get you since you came out the womb. They want a world in which you don't exist, okay? They cannot do this without you. Everything that they've ever done has been mandated or has been, you co-signed it. You co-signed it unknowingly. Okay, this is why I'll never go back to my old ways. Okay, they put pornography in your face so you can drain your sexual energy, your life force energy. This is what powers you up on a spiritual level. What is the point of a Caucasian created religion when all that shit that they talk about in the Bible is within you? You are the ether. You are space. Everything is you, bro. Claim back your divinity. Anyway, I don't know, one day in the future I may make a second video on this same topic. I said everything I needed to say, you know. So, I'm out. Remember, you are God, being God, doing God-like things, and I'm out. Catch y'all.